Now it's time for Getting Legal with Tim Misny.
When it matters, make it Misny. He'll make a bang.
I'm sitting here with one of the most recognizable names in Cleveland, Tim Misny. You all heard his slogan, he'll make them pay. Now let's make him answer more of your questions. A viewer writes, Tim, do you feel that the FDA adequately protects us from bad drugs and bad medical devices?
Jen, I'm sorry to say, not even close. In fact, the undisputed #1 protector of the consumer from bad drugs and bad medication are the courts. It is a simple fact that people become victims of bad drugs and bad medical devices because corporations put profit over safety.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. In 2009, the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer paid a $2.3 billion fine to the Justice Department because they illegally marketed 2 drugs that injured and killed thousands of people. And after that happened, we discovered in our diabetic drug Avandia litigation that the manufacturer, GlaxoSmithKline, had blatantly lied to the FDA about their knowledge of an independent Cleveland Clinic study that exposed the high risk of heart attack and strokes associated with that drug.
And Tim, is there a general rule that applies to the victims of bad drugs and bad medical devices?
Yes. As a rule of thumb, if you or a loved one have been given a drug or medical device that actually made you worse, please call me immediately. We have the resources to determine if this is part of a recall and if you are entitled to compensation.
Tim, what do you think of my new t-shirt?
I love it.
This is the new t-shirt you're selling to raise money for the city mission, right?
Right, exactly. 100% of the profits will go towards the city mission. Plus, they're organic, they're printed in Lakewood by Fresh Brewed Teas, and it's all for a great cause.
And if you'd like to help out the city mission, you can always log on to 19actionnews.com or misneylaw.com.
This has been Getting Legal with Tim Misny, sponsored by the law offices of Timothy P. Misny.
When it matters, make it Misny.